Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we are sitting inside a brand new Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. And the reason we're going to start on the inside today is because the interior is a little bit different than some of the ones that we've looked at before. So I wanted to bring that out. And the main difference is the color of the interior. As we see, it's tan. If we look at the seats and the console, you know, that leather is tan, and it's really hard to find a vehicle anymore, you know, car, SUV, pickup, anything, that the interior isn't black. So that's one reason you should really consider this specific Freightliner, is because the color of the interior. You guys that live down south, you know, Texas, Louisiana, those boys down in Alabama, things like that, will certainly realize the advantage to having a light colored interior compared to the black. So while we're inside, we're going to also take a look at a couple of things. One, if we could take a shot straight out, we're going to talk about the visibility advantage that the Freightliner has over a pickup. So as you can see, we're already above traffic. So when we're on the road, we can not only see things in front of us, but we have 2,500 square inches of glass in this windshield. Therefore, you can see things coming along the sides as well. Another visibility advantage, if you could take a look at the mirrors real quick, Jody, on the passenger side, that lower one, you see the visibility there. You can see things basically that known as the blind spot, things right there. And then we can do that on both sides. So not only can we see really well in front of us, beside us as well. And finally, the backup camera is located right here. So if we are traveling without a trailer, we can basically have 360-degree visibility, and so we can know exactly what's going on while we're traveling up and down the road. So that's a big advantage to this truck, is the height, the windshield visibility, coupled with a 360-degree view, really makes safety a priority. Now, as we focus on the truck, as we take a look at the dash, a couple of things that kind of jump out already. One is the color of it. You know, it's not black and matches the tan interior. The dash wraps around, you know, it's not flat. So if we do need to make an adjustment, it's very simple, just right here, as opposed to reaching over there. The cruise control is set here. Intermittent marker lights here. This is the regen button. That's one we're probably never going to use because it's constantly cleaning itself. However, if we do a lot of driving in big cities and we do need to regen it, right there is the button. Traction control located here. This locks the differential. This is for the windows. Mirror heaters located here. This is the dump valve, so that lets air out of the bed of the truck. An example of when you would use that is when you go to hook up your trailer, let all the air out, utilize the backup camera, makes hooking up the trailer very simple. This is the light test button. You press that and all the lights on the exterior will light up. You would use that in a pre-trip inspection to make sure everything is working properly. There's the parking brake. The truck does come equipped with air lines. If your trailer does require air, you can use that. Will help you hook up the glad hands wherever you want them. Rear air conditioning located right there. This is the fan for it. Automatic transmission. So right now we're in neutral with the brake on. However, when we're ready to start our trip, simply press the brake, R for reverse, D for drive, and we're on our way. We can adjust it to a manual transmission simply by pushing mode, and you can increase or decrease your gears with these arrows here. This is an important one. This is the engine brake. So this turns it on, high or low. This is important because it's not just a little exhaust brake like in the pickup trucks. This is a true engine brake. So if you're coming down a sharp decline and you're towing a heavy load, you're going to want to set that to high. and that's going to slow everything down. You basically have 360 horses coming back at you. Consequently, that will make things safer for you, your family, and the other drivers on the road as well. Arc trailer brake located right here. Charging ports underneath here. This is for the stereo. Climate control right here. And as you see, it comes with a couple of cup holders here. And as we look inside the console, more than ample storage room. So let's jump on ahead and go outside and take a look. As you can see, when we look at it from the side view, we'll talk about a couple of things that jump out at us. One thing I really appreciate about the Summit hauler conversion is the lighting it has. As you can see, there's an entire row of lights running along the bottom. As we take a look at the bed, it comes with two storage components. There's a smaller one in back and a little bit larger one here. As you can see, it's diamond plated. As we take a look at the inside from the ground, from this view, you can really appreciate how much room and space is available with this truck. I also wanted to mention that the Summit hauler conversion has the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today. So once you combine the space plus the comfort level of the seats, really makes those long journeys feel like nothing. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, both this seat and the driver are air ride. Those adjustments can be made right here. This adjusts the back of the seat. They are heated as well. Furthermore, this is for the lumbar system, so that lets air in and out of the back of the seat. Under here gives us access to the cab air filters. As we come on forward and take a look directly in front of the truck, and we'll start at the ground and work our way up. Tow hooks located right there. As you can see, the bumper is broken into 3 sections. So if we are in an accident and ding one part of it up, we can simply replace that without having to do the entire bumper. On up, we see an aftermarket grille with a Summit hauler badge right in the middle. As we continue up and take a closer look at the hood, that hood is made of compressed fiberglass. Consequently, it is extremely tough and durable. An example would be we had a hailstorm come through, demolish the pickups, but by taking a look at the hood of the Freightliners, you can tell anything had happened. As we go on up, there's the windshield that we looked out of a little bit ago. As you can see, it is extremely large. And finally, up high is a row of orange lights to assist in lighting this truck up at night. Under the hood, we find the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. You will notice different colors. Things are color coordinated. So where we see the red, we're going to leave that for the Freightliner mechanics. But where we see yellow, such as here and directly across, those are things we can check in a pre-trip inspection to make sure everything is where it needs to be. There's a fuel water separator located here. Now if we come out and we accidentally left lights on, something had happened where the batteries are dead, we can actually jump start the vehicle using those ports right there. The batteries are actually located underneath the back seat. As we come on in and take a look at the tires, it comes with Michelin 255 80 R22.5. A unique thing about the Summit Hauler conversion are these additional drums put in. Those are tire balancers. So those have BBs and a little bit of hydraulic oil in them. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. This truck is stock number 5N230036. This is where the block heater is located. So if you're in a climate when you want to plug that truck in overnight, you simply do it right there. As we look at the driver's seat, underneath the steering wheel is a smaller pedal. That is to adjust the steering wheel while sitting in the driver's seat. Same as the passenger seat, here's where the adjustments are made. When we go to start our truck, we're going to want to turn that key about halfway. Let those gauges go all the way over and back. Basically, it's resetting itself. And then go ahead and start the truck. When you shut it off, make sure that the key is straight up and down. If we go too far, that can drain the batteries. Finally, it comes with a kill switch located there. As much voltage is going through the truck, it's just a good practice to get into to shut that off when you're done traveling for the day. Under this step is one of two fuel tanks, both 50 gallons. As the truck's sitting in rest, that balances itself out, but you're going to want to fuel your truck independently. And beside it is the DEF tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. The back seat makes down into a bed simply by pushing a button. And then taken back up to the normal sitting position. This is the trickle charger that assists the batteries in maintaining power. As we look at this storage compartment, we can see it comes with an air hose and a hookup for one if we find ourselves in a situation where one is needed. Now as we focus on the bed of the truck, 4-inch rails running along each side. And as we take a look from behind, we'll start at the front top and work our way back. The backup camera is located right there. As we come on down, we see 2 holes already drilled. If you do find yourself in need of more storage, we can actually ship an additional storage box directly to your house. And having those pre-drilled makes installation very simple. As we come on back, we see that there's an additional trough cut out of the bed of the truck. That is to assist you in hooking up your trailer. We've had numerous trade-ins come in with this all beat up. That just makes them more complex to hook up and the probability of damaging your truck higher. Consequently, we went on ahead and cut that out. You can see it comes with a gooseneck ball. A high percentage of my customers going ahead and purchase the Hensley hitch. That is a hitch that is on airbags and can be used for either gooseneck or fifth wheel. Right here is where we hook up the lights. We see an additional row of lights running right here. This is for the Voyager system. That's the same system that the backup camera uses. So if you're in need of additional cameras, examples, some people put them in horse trailers, others below the mirrors. So if you want to hook up additional cameras, you can simply use this connection right here. And finally, we see a hitch for a bumper pull trailer. So as we review, this is a 2023 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. If you have any other questions, please feel free to call me at 303-684-3404. You can also email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.